Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. We saw the famous skyline, visited the beach, swam in the pool, and took an Arab boat across the Dubai Creek. But the real adventure began the next day. We rented 2 Harley-Davidson motorcycles and went off to explore the deserts and mountains of the Emirates. Then it was traffic initiation by fire as we started our trip along the 16-lane freeway that heads southwest towards Abu Dhabi. Before long, we stopped at a gas station to meet up with the rest of our motley crew of riders. And away from the highway from hell, I took the lead, heading southeast along the Al Mahaf Forest Road. Forest, you ask? We never saw any forest. One side of this road featured miles and miles of barbed wire cement wall, protecting structures we couldn't explain. On the other side, miles and miles of chain link fence protecting endless desert and roaming herds of camels. It's a long road and gave us a great sense of how vast the desert is, and how, in the Emirates, mosques can be found in the middle of nowhere. At Al Faka, we turned north onto another freeway, albeit a much more sensible one, and eventually another left turn at Al Liad Sili, down a charming unnamed highway towards our late lunch destination, the Bab al Shams Desert Resort. The Bab al Shams Resort was stunning. I think the most beautiful hotel I've ever seen. We had a great $250 lunch and spent about 20 minutes walking the grounds. The pool and the afternoon heat on the edge of this endless desert was very tempting, but we resisted and remounted our steeds for the late afternoon ride back to Dubai. Less than an hour away, taking a more direct route, and mostly along sensible freeways. We got an earlier start on day 2. The plan was lunch at another resort hotel, this one in Hatta, 150 kilometers east, in the mountains on the other side of Oman. We mostly avoided the 16-lane nightmare freeway by heading east, and were very quickly out in the desert. We passed many villages, every one with a beautiful mosque, and many camels, some of them right on the road. Our route took us through Lahab, Nazwa, and through Al Madam, accidentally to the Oman border. Our guide, Janine's brother, had forgotten his glasses and couldn't read the map or the road signs very well. So we doubled back to Al Madam and turned north to go around Oman. The terrain became more rocky and the road more curvy as we headed into the mountains. I must say, it was pretty spectacular for riding a Harley. Hatta was a fort at one time, and that theme shows up on the roundabouts as far west as Philly, which is still 60 kilometers away. The Hatta Fort Hotel welcomed our band of motorcycles, as all hotels in the Emirates do, even waiving the normal $20 day fee and asking us to park in their driveway to show off the bikes. The buffet lunch in the beautiful, peaceful, and quiet surroundings was spectacular. After lunch, we headed a little way south to the Hatta Dam. Again, being on motorcycles, we didn't have to park and hike up. We just got to ride up to and along the dam wall, where tourists stopped us to take selfies with the bikes. Harleys are treated like celebrities in the Emirates. From Hatta, we took the fast route back to the hotel. Our flight home was this night. The long straight highway through the middle of the desert was windy and very hot. We had sore and tired arms by the time we got to the hotel, but it was an amazing adventure we will happily repeat the next time we find ourselves in the United Arab Emirates.